Can someone please tell me why does Northwest look like she's about to release her 11th album and maybe just like host the Met Gala when she's literally 12 years old? Yeah, you heard me. North is 12 years old. And like, maybe some of you guys are freaking out. Maybe some of you guys already knew, or maybe some of you guys are like me and knew, but you're still freaking out. So, okay, hold on to your hats because we're about to dive deep into this. Okay, so there has been this viral video going around where North is wearing this corset, a black corset with this mini skirt and platform boots. And of course, everybody's going crazy. This video is just taking the entire internet by storm. Like, it's blowing up. It's going crazy. And of course, obviously, the reason for this is because everyone believes that North looks way older than she's supposed to. I mean, the kid is literally 12 and she looks like she's basically a teen or maybe even a young adult. I'm gonna be honest with you, the first time I saw this video, I was absolutely shocked. This is giving like a teen or someone that just went through their 5th breakup and is like in their body comeback era. Meanwhile, I was looking like this when I was 12 and doing things like that. Yeah, I know. I was totally a looker. Chef's kiss. And this kid is like going to events like Fashion Week, whilst I was just like going to kiddie restaurants at this age, like you guys is Chuck E. Cheese, but it was called like something like pizza. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's take a look at this video that everybody's freaking out about. Okay, so not gonna lie, every single time I see Northwest, I have to keep on searching her age like over and over because I'm like, is she really whatever age she is at the time? Is she really that age? Because I'm like, no way, this kid is blank age. I see her doing something new, and then I see her and I'm like, hold up.
She's a kid.
Now, I have a sister who's literally about North's age, and the difference between the two just really shocks me. Like, I'm not trying to compare the two or anything, because I know different environments, genes, blah blah blah, all that science stuff. But it's just really crazy to me, honestly. And so many people believe that in this video, she does not look 12 at all. She looks probably near 21. At least that's what so many of the comments say. So there's this creator who posted something saying Northwest before and Northwest after. So let's take a look at this, okay? Okay, so this is Northwest before. She looks, I'm gonna be honest, she looks absolutely amazing. She has beautiful hair. She's just a really beautiful kid, be honest. Like, we all have to agree here, okay? And this is her after. She's still amazing. She's still beautiful. She's all in blue, but she still looks stunning. The only thing everybody in the comments are saying, she looks way older than her age. I don't know what this is really trying to say, honestly, because before and after, she literally, to me, she just looks like she has blue hair. Maybe she has a little more makeup, maybe. To me, I'm not gonna try to sound rude, but she just basically looks, in both photos, she just looks like a growing teen. Although she's not a growing teen. But she does look like a growing teen. But not all the comments are siding with this. I mean, she is a growing child and she's going through some changes. She's in the stage of puberty, and yeah, we need to understand that she's growing, and that's just a part of life. So this commenter says, she's going through puberty and exploring herself. Leave her alone. Shaking my head. Another one says, God forbid some girl hits puberty before others. She's trying out new styles too. Slay, girl. I agree, slay. If you have the chance to do this, do it. Because if I had the money, girl, you know I would have been on that. I would have been blue hair, yellow hair, green hair, every hair I could afford. I would have had all of it if I had the money. So, yes.
Slay, girl, slay.
Some comments are literally just throwing the most shade, saying this girl she can't be 12. Nobody believes she's 12.
This girl 12.
North, 12.
She's not 12.
Everyone is like, no way she's 12. Someone says she looks like a mom and she's not even a teenager yet. Wow. I mean, I think, like, to me she looks older than she is, but I think that might be pushing it. That might be pushing it. Like, she does look older than her age. But honestly, I feel like a lot of kids these days, a lot of teens, they look much older, and there are many factors playing into that. So we'll get to that in a bit. Someone says, I am older than her and she looks older than me. Girl, I can totally relate. Because I mean, honestly, nobody can ever guess my age. I like it that way. I just look young, and that's a good thing. So we get to the point where we're all wondering, why does everyone actually think that North looks older than she actually is? Let's figure this out together. So a lot of people think that North looks grown in style, confidence, and attitude. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I do see it in the confidence. She walks like she owns the stage. She walks like she is the next top model. And I mean, that's a confidence that everybody should have. So
if you don't have that, then that's on you, honey.
now a lot of people believe that an outfit like a corset and a miniskirt or platform boots is not something a child should wear. It's not something that someone who is 12 should wear. I do sort of agree with this, because some could actually make a kid look way older than they're supposed to be. Now, I'm totally down with the freedom of expression for style, etc., like clothing, blah blah blah, hair, and everything. But North is 12, and I get you guys are saying that she's growing, she's developing, she's finding her style, her creative whatever, and creative path. But at the same time, I feel like she should be able to do this in clothing or just something that suits her age, because it just seems something more like older teen or young adults kind of vibe, that something that, you know, like that kind of age range would wear. It's not something typical that a 12-year-old would just wear. Not saying that it's about popularity or anything like that, but just thinking about what's really appropriate for a kid to wear. There are so many people online that are saying that North actually looks like Kim's sister, or maybe just her best friend and not her actual daughter. So many, this clothing or type of style does not seem appropriate for someone as small, as young as 12 to wear. And honestly, I can kind of see where they're coming from. Just imagine your daughter going out and people, guys, whatever, are not thinking that this kid is a 12-year-old kid, because this outfit makes her look much older than she's supposed to be. It makes her look like a teen. So just think about the situations or different things that could happen because of this small or maybe large issue. If you guys believe it's an issue, just think about this. I mean, to be frank, I just believe that people should actually be a little more mindful of how they let their kids dress, especially at this young age, and with this much flexibility on the internet, out in public, and the way things can just go from 0 to 100 so quickly. But another thing I believe is that celebrity kids, they grow up in such a spotlight. It's like they kind of have to either just be perfect or kind of just maybe grow up faster to just get into that world of glam, of beauty, of perfection. I just such young ages. So many people expect so much from them. They have to be thinking about how many celebrities are out there just looking amazing, and they have to live up to these kind of expectations. But at such a young age, they're all just exposed to like such glam lifestyles, such grand situations, and just so much more. It's harder for them to live just a normal life that what we would expect from a 12-year-old, whilst being around so many big figures, so many celebrities, seeing so many celebrities, and just trying to take after their celebrity parents. Now, a lot of people are saying this can also be seen with Blue Ivy because they're around the same age, but we can talk about this in another video. Now, in North's defense, this girl grew up with the queen of BBLs, the master, the royalty of big everything. She's lived with a mother that went through the thick era, the skinny Ozempic girl era, almost every era you can think of. She has a mom that tries to keep up with the trends, or maybe even create the trends. And now it kind of feels like North basically has to live up to these kind of standards. Now, honestly, I would not want to have a child, especially a child as young as North, in this kind of environment. But unfortunately, this is the environment she's in. And this is what she has. So, to be honest, we cannot blame her for how she is dressing or however things are for her right now. Social media life and celebrity life just make kids seem way older than they already are. Apart from North, you can see a lot of other kids that literally look like they're probably 18 and maybe they're 12, or they're probably 23 and maybe they're, I don't know, like 14. And honestly, this is really given skipped childhood and just straight to influencer vibes. You know what I'm saying? Now, honestly, one of the big reasons I believe that people are saying North looks older than she actually is that she wears makeup at 12. Yeah, she's wearing makeup at 12. When I was 12, all I was doing was like wearing a little bit of lip balm and I don't know, collecting like silly bands, these little animal shaped bands that would glow in the dark, and I'm like, oh my god,
They glow in the
actually I'm still fascinated by those. Like, they glow in the dark. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool, not gonna lie. But for real though, she wears like actually a bit of makeup, and like kids that are 12 aren't usually wearing makeup. But I feel like these days, honestly, kids are starting to use makeup younger and younger, and the cycle will just keep going. So there are literally, I don't know, little kids who are doing their makeup right now. So it's not just a North thing. But I do believe that that makeup, especially at the age of 12, it would make you look older than you tend to be. Now, being honest, I'm not too sure about this, but like North probably has her entire glam squad behind the scenes just working on her makeup, but maybe even her mom. I mean, her mom has some beauty line or something. I don't know. I hope she does, actually. I don't know what I'm saying. But I mean, her mom has an entire beauty brand, so of course she has to have the best. She has to have everything that is needed and wanted. And her mom would probably allow her to wear makeup and support her brand. I even recall this one video that she had North actually review her product. So where are we to stand if we know that her mother is actually promoting her and like allowing her to do these things? We know that this is basically something that should not be surprising to us. And so many creators and people on TikTok, they're making videos and basically just calling her out, saying this is what we should have expected. And it's just something that shouldn't surprise us, because her mother just has this lifestyle that screams grand, that screams something bigger, and so it should be obvious to us that something like that would be normal in their family.
This is what Kanye was afraid of. 12 years old? I never thought I would say Kanye is right, but what the fuck? At first, I didn't even recognize that this was Northwest. The fact that she looks like one of Kim's friends instead of her daughter is beyond me. Like, sorry, but that is not okay. When I was 12 years old, the most I put on was mascara and lip gloss. And I know some of y'all gonna be in the comments about, oh, she can do whatever she wants, but this is, like, sorry.
They are absolutely crushing Kim. And they're calling her out on so many levels. But do you know who else they're crushing? Yeah, they're crushing her father. Kanye or Yay? with many E's, 2 E's, 1 E, I have no idea. But yeah, they're crushing him as well because of that incident on the red carpet, I believe, where his new wife showed up basically naked with no clothing. I mean, I think it was like a Cher outfit, but it was basically no clothing. So they're saying if her father can do this, what else does she have to live up to? What else does she has to look up to? It's people like these that basically make or break their kids. And we're basically just seeing the results of this. So here it says, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West share 4 children, daughters North and Chicago, and sons Saint and Sam. The former couple welcomed North in 2013, while son Saint arrived in 2015. Then Kardashian and West welcomed daughter Chicago in 2018 and son Sam in 2019. Now, if you look at a photo of North and Saint, I could swear they do not look 2 years apart. Am I crazy or is it just a me thing? Like, I don't know. But we'll see. Well, let me know down in the comments. Okay, now despite this, everybody on the internet, everybody who knows Kim, has realized that Kim only focuses on North. So many people are even saying, wait, Kim actually has 4 kids? Some people don't even know that Kim has more kids other than North. And some people who know, they're like, yeah, are we all just gonna forget about Kim's other 3 kids? What about Saint? What about Chicago? What about Sam? What about them? But no, everyone mostly just sees North and Kim. When they go out, it's North and Kim. And North is literally just 2 years older than her brother. So why is that? So many people are saying right now that maybe, just maybe North is Kim's cash cow. I mean, I don't know. Think about it. I don't know. So many people are speculating that as there is such a downfall in Kim's career, that maybe she's just using North to spike her fame back up just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. No. Like, she's received so much backlash with so many rumors being debunked and so many of her products just falling down because of the hefty prices and just nobody really wanting to see her life anymore. Be honest. A lot of people are just not interested in Kim anymore. So people are saying, is she using North to spike up her career again? Like, are we really watching the kid just live out her best life, or are we really just watching the new empire of keeping up with the Kardashians being just made right in front of our eyes? Is this the moment where Kim uses North to skyrocket her career? Is this maybe a publicity stunt? So many people have so many speculations. What's yours? I want to know. Tell me down in the comments. People believe that North looks 21, 22 when she's actually 12. And some people believe that she's just living her life, just finding herself, just going through puberty and just trying to find new styles and find her identity. But to be honest, she's a child, and I believe that maybe there should be just a tiny bit of consideration towards that. But at the end of the day, she's also really a beautiful child, a beautiful person. And yes, again, she's just a child. We need to lay off of somebody else's decision. And her life is way different to ours, to so many normal people. Maybe some people can relate, I don't know. But we need to also think of the fact that maybe she is also really just living her life, just having fun, just a little it's just something that she herself wants. But honestly, this is really up for debate. So the question is, do you really think that Kim is just letting North be, just letting her experiment, letting her live out her true potential, her true identity? Or do you guys think that maybe she's just raising a little Kardashian for the future? But yeah, she is a young, beautiful kid. So let's not be mean to her. Let's not hate. We can all share our comments and our opinions in a simple, calm, and nice way that does not have to be harsh to this kid. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, because honestly, I don't know if I should be terrified or maybe just a little impressed, because girl, her makeup skills, if it's her or whoever, I don't know, her makeup, that is the tea. That is it. It is it. But seriously, guys, does she look 12 to you guys? Or maybe I'm just aging slow. I don't know. You tell me. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because who knows if you guys are going to be seeing me again.